My name's Geoff Brault. I'm the Director of Marketing and Communications for Walkway Over the Hudson, the world's longest elevated pedestrian bridge visited by over 600,000 people each year. I'm also the play-by-play voice for Marist College football and basketball, and you'll see me on stage emceeing a number of community events throughout Dutchess County. I came here to attend college. I attended Marist College, and after graduation, I had the opportunity to freelance around the Northeast and around the country. So I traveled a lot, but I always needed a base of operations, and that was Poughkeepsie. I just never saw any reason to leave a place that was so close to all the things you would want to do in the world. I mean, all the best shows and concerts and sporting events and cultural events come through New York City, and then being so accessible to the city on the MTA line, but being 90 minutes away from New York City opens up a whole other world of possibilities where you can go hiking, go kayaking, sit outside, be in space, and still, get a kind of a small town feel. It's the wrong way to put it because it's not a small town, but where you can still have, something less than the hustle and bustle of the major city, but still have access to all those amenities. So it's been just a tremendous place to live for the last 15, almost 20 years now. And I hope everybody comes and discovers it for themselves. We know that the Walkway Over the Hudson is sort of the Hudson Valley's iconic marker of place, right? The way that the Eiffel Tower makes you think of Paris, or the way that the Statue of Liberty makes you think of New York City, the Walkway makes you think of the Hudson Valley, and specifically the Mid-Hudson Valley here in Dutchess County, connecting Poughkeepsie and Highland, New York, across the river. So we wanted to leverage that status and create the largest thank you message that the Mid-Hudson Valley could create to frontline workers during the COVID-19 pandemic. So everyone from obviously doctors and nurses, grocery store clerks, police officers, firefighters, EMTs, but everybody going above and beyond at this time. We wanted to thank them in a way that really no one else could. So what we did, working with a number of volunteers on our board, a number of volunteers from New York State Parks, a number of volunteers from Friends of the Walkway, we designed and created a 202-foot long thank you message out of luminaries, essentially paper bags with a little tea light in them. It was 202 feet long. There were over 1,300 points of light in the message. Scott Snell from 0 Point Aerial donated his aerial photography services. So, and we created this just tremendously striking image with the Mid-Hudson Bridge in the background, and the Bridge Authority got involved by making sure that it was lit the way that we needed it to be lit. And the Dutchess County Sheriff's Office got involved by actually sending 2 patrol boats onto the river with their spotlights shining up so we could have uplighting on the bridge so that it didn't get lost at dusk. And we took all this care and all this time into creating this image. By the way, doing the entire project under social distancing protocols. So at no time were any of the volunteers within 6 feet of the other. There were no gatherings. We worked in shifts. People would show up from 9 to 10, and then someone else would show up and take over from 10 to 11, just to make sure that there was no big gathering to pull this off. Everybody took their own letter, which was set 6 feet apart from all the other letters. So the message of thanks that we created for them was a very, very neat, poignant project, and a great way to bring a little hope and thank you, to let everybody know how much they're appreciated. I mean, obviously it's not enough, if you will, these people need a lot more than just a thank you, but a thank you goes a long way. And we're very happy to be the agency and the entity to make something that grand happen. Unfair to pick out 1 or 2 people that are doing something, because I mean there are hundreds of people and businesses here in Dutchess County that are contributing in ways large and small. Me as an individual, I'm a huge fan of the culinary scene that we have here. I think it's one of the best parts about living in Dutchess County is the quality of the restaurants that we have, and that's everything from your $5 breakfast sandwich in the morning to your 5-course gourmet sit-down chef's dinner at night. So I'm trying to do my best to make sure that all these great restaurants that we have, that are so much a part of our culture, that are so much a part about what makes this place special, can get through this okay. So buying gift cards to use at a later date when we're free to actually go into the facility again, go into the drive-up pop-up shops in parking lots and things like that. to just make sure that, you know, these restaurants are able to get back to full go when it's safe to do so. You know, for me personally, I would hate it if we lost that part of our culture. And I tell you, selfishly, I don't do it all altruistically. The food is fantastic, and that ain't bad either. So anytime you can do something to help someone and get a delicious meal, you sign me up. I'm the first person on that list. I'm excited to be an ambassador with Think Dutchess in Dutchess County because I really truly feel that this is one of the best places to live in America. I've lived a number of different places, and this place is great. And I very much like telling people about why it's great and why they should come here and the things that they can check out and experience for the first time. Because I always enjoy that. I always, you know, remember what it was like when I saw something like the Walkway Over the Hudson for the first time, and it's really neat to see someone else see that for the first time. So anything that can spread the word about you know, what we have here and how special it is something I'm happy to be a part of. I'm most excited to just gather with friends again, to not you know, just to get back to that sort of social normalcy, if you will. Fortunately, my only hobby in the world is playing golf, and golf courses have largely remained open. So thankfully, my one hobby is about the safest outdoor activity that you can do on the planet right now. So I've been very lucky in that respect, but I absolutely miss, you know, the social aspect of all of the things that you have to take advantage of in this area. And whether that's just having a cocktail on a patio down by the river or something like the Hot Air Balloon Festival or the Dutchess County Fair. Those are the kind of things that I'm most excited to get back to, is those gatherings that bring people together and that really let you feel and experience the spirit of community.